Although hybrid vehicles are quickly growing in popularity, this technology has been around since the 1900s. So the question is, why now?
Tell me, does it feel you're about to let me go? Let me go. I feel you're on the verge of breaking down at any minute.
Well, I'd say for one, affordability. This technology wasn't widely available to your average consumer back in the days. And then two, efficiency. Have you seen gas prices lately? And it's not even good for the environment. Toyota is pushing the narrative of an electrified world with hybrids across their entire lineup. In this video, I'm reviewing the 2022 Highlander Hybrid. Let's get right into it. So the two words I would use to describe the Highlander's design language is mean and luxurious. Just look at that side profile. The body lines are not overly aggressive, and I like how they meet at the taillight to create this triangular shape. Moving down, there's 20-inch alloy wheels that are riding on Toyota's TNGA platform. I have to say everything about the side profile seems intentional and looks aerodynamic. The front of the vehicle features chrome accents and a blue Toyota emblem to symbolize that this is a hybrid. The glossy black 3-dimensional grille and LED headlights plus fog lights finish the overall look. On the tail end of the car, you have this roof spoiler, which looks aggressive. As you move down, you'll meet the thin profile taillights that curve around the vehicle. Opening up the power trunk, 60 cubic feet of cargo space is available and 84 with all the seats down. When you first sit in the Highlander's interior, you notice how spacious it is and the aesthetics. And I really like the comfortable heated and cool seats. Anyway, this brown interior definitely gives the vehicle a premium look. The wooden themed panels on the door complement the two-tone brown across the entire cabin. You can even find silver accents and a carbon fiber pattern to add to the platinum package. Toyota was clearly intentional with the design language. Families and individuals will appreciate the compartments throughout the cabin to store small or large items. Honestly, Toyota did a very good job at utilizing the spacious interior. Moving to the back, the second row has plenty of legroom and a dedicated climate control is available, which also has 2 USB-C ports and a full-on wall outlet, which a ton of passengers are going to appreciate. The third row isn't as spacious, but you still have a respectable amount of legroom and headroom. The panoramic moonroof is wonderful because it lets in a lot of natural lighting. If you're an audio enthusiast and enjoy a good sounding system, the JBL speakers are integrated with the sub and actually sound really good. Let's talk tech, and there's plenty of that in this cabin. The first noticeable piece of tech is in the digital gauge cluster. On here you can access anything from music controls, fuel economy, to even the safety features integrated into this vehicle. Speaking of that, Toyota's Safety Sense 2.5 Plus is standard on this vehicle, which includes a pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, full speed dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, lane tracing assist, road sign assist, auto high beams, and more. All of these features add another level of confidence on the road. A heads-up display is integrated on this specific model, which made it easier to monitor my speed without having to leave my eyes on the road. Another useful feature is a digital rear view mirror, which allows you to see more of what's behind you. I can't forget about that giant 12.3-inch display that you can use to access climate controls, Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and even Amazon Alexa is integrated in this panel. I love to see companies future-proof their cabin, and Toyota did a really good job at that. You can find Qi wireless charging and USB-C across the entire cabin. A ton of tech in this car will be very relevant in the next 5 to 10 years. Underneath the hood is Toyota's 2.5-liter inline-4 with 2 combined electric motors to make it a hybrid. This outputs 243 horsepower and 175 pound-feet of torque. This can get you 36 miles per gallon city, 35 miles per gallon highway, and a combined total of 36 miles per gallon, which is absolutely impressive for a family SUV that weighs almost 4,600 pounds. I drove this 5 hours out with some friends and we were all surprised on how efficient this vehicle is. Another thing that was noticeable was the comfortability. Not only is the car smooth, but there's very little road noise when driving in the highway. Speaking of driving, unlike some hybrids, the accelerator is actually responsive. Obviously not like a sport car, but this vehicle doesn't feel underpowered like a ton of hybrids in the market. Being that this is an all-wheel drive system, I did get a chance to take it off-road and I was still impressed on how well it handled bumps and gravel while still maintaining a pretty comfortable ride experience. If you're just an individual or a family looking for a daily driver, this is a great choice. After driving this car for a week, it's understandable why the Highlander outsells the majority of its competitors in this segment. Even though this is clearly marketed to families, I can honestly see myself driving this on a daily. And that's coming from someone who's been driving a sedan their entire life. Everything about the 2022 Highlander is intentional and efficient. That's why it's a popular pick among buyers looking for full-size SUVs. My name is Victor Kamanga. Thank you for watching. Bye.